Man United have had 2 pre-season games so far. We've had Wigan, we won 2-0. We've had Dortmund, we lost 4-1. On Monday night, we have Manchester City in Beijing. Pep Guardiola against Jose Mourinho. The first time that's going to happen with the managers of Manchester. I'm not sure a friendly exists between these two guys, but here is who I think is going to be in our starting 11 for that game. As you can see here, I've gone for Sergio Romero in goal. I think Sam Johnstone was culpable against Borussia Dortmund for that first goal. And I think, he's got to see what his number 2 can do, because Romero is going to be our number 2 this year. You've got to start him and see, because he's bad. His shot stopping is good, but he just makes you nervous. He needs to get rid of that. If he can get rid of that, maybe he'll be slightly good number 2. At right back, I've gone for Valencia, simply because Timothy Fosu-Mensah wasn't in the squad at all for Dortmund, and we can only presume that's maybe to do with jet lag. His legs are a bit tired, and I probably don't think he's going to be thrown in for a game like this. Centre-backs, I don't think we're going to change anything. Bailey and Jones. And that's not because I think Jones should be there, because he was pretty poor against Dortmund. But I just do not want Marcos Rojo anywhere near the starting 11 or my bench. If I could take him off the bench, I would. But I can't. We're out in China. So I've gone for Bailey alongside him. I think he was slow in the first half against Dortmund. I thought he came out of his shell more in the second. Yes, we lost 4-1, but I think he still played very well. Somebody who played excellently was Luke Shaw. Looked fit, looked ready. His touch wasn't completely there. His final ball wasn't completely there. But he was going up and down. He's running his back in his game, and the more he plays, the more he gets match fit, the more he'll find his touch again. Midfield. Originally, I was going to put Carrick and Blind in here. But then I realised it was Carrick and Blind, and I've got more pace than Carrick and Blind. And I know the friendlies are all about testing your team out, but I don't know why you would drop Ander Herrera, because he's been probably our best player on tour so far. Let me know. These first 2 pre-seasons games, not just a tour. So Wigan and Dortmund, I thought he's been good in both. And it's really nice to see Herrera starting both games in a row. I want to see him in that starting 11 every week. But will he be there? Let me know if you think he will be there in the comments below. And I'm going to partner him with Daley Blind. I think Blind was a bit poor against Dortmund, but midfield's his natural position. He needs to come into his own a bit more. And his pass for the goal that led to Mkhitaryan's goal was so superb. He faked left and then just zinged it straight through to Mata, who squared it for Mkhitaryan. That's the sort of stuff that Blind can do from that deep line midfield position. Front 3, I've gone for Mkhitaryan on the wing, Mata in the middle, and Lingard on the left. I put Memphis on the bench here because I think Memphis, again, was underwhelming against Dortmund. Memphis has got to turn it around this year. He can't be starting this season with underwhelming performances. He's a winger. He's got to take centre stage. It's the sort of position he's in. It's either you get praised or you get slated, and that's, at the moment, he's getting slated. He's just not doing enough. Mkhitaryan deserves to be in there. Mata deserves to be in there as well. And Lingard hasn't been too bad, although he had an awful chance against Dortmund. I did think he played pretty poorly. But I'm trying to start Will Keane in this game because I want to see us play with a striker. I think that false 9 we played against Dortmund didn't really work out for us. We've got to play with a natural striker up there. We need a target man and somebody who's going to be on the end of any cross we get into the box. That's my predicted 11 for the game. Let me know your predicted 11 in the comments below. And can we beat Manchester City on Monday? Let's hope so, and let's hope we can come away from China without having 2 losses. Drop a like on the video as always, guys and girls, and subscribe to Night People's TV if you're new, and we'll see you soon. Take it easy.